Star Adventures. The Starfield story by Bethesda the 1st of September is Starfield Adventures launch day. The day will soon come when Starfield Extended Edition owners will find themselves in the midst of a space bacchanalia as early as September 1st, and other gamers will be running for the stars from the 6th like children on Christmas Day. That said, we're sure no Jedi will be able to resist checking out the game's cover and giving it a galactic like. Heroes from retail, piracy in space. But it turns out the story here is even more interesting than space piracy. After all, the user Diavin Shadow can be compared to a real space corsair who did not hack into the systems but officially received from the developers the golden key to the starry expanse of Starfield. Now he's sharing his prized booty, video of the first 40 minutes of Starfield gameplay. Get ready to embark on an exciting 40-minute journey through space, where you can not only visit another planet, but also return before lunch, and most importantly, without the risk of being left without a steering wheel and a galactic card. And the authors of Starfield say, "We've provided you with the key to the story. Now it's your turn to insert it into the adventure lock and make the story your own." First, there were the TWITS, a dramatic story that started with tweets and evolved into a cosmic saga has unfolded at the center of the game world universe. Some lucky gamers who got a ticket to the future through early access to the game decided to voice their galactic experiences on Twitter. But, as is common in the space world, it wasn't without some nasty remarks. One former Blizzard employee decided to share his cosmic opinion on the game's design, and like a black hole, his post consumed the attention of millions, racking up 8.8 million views. And the discussion rises to the heavens. Over at Bethesda, the main orbital station for Starfield development, Pete Hines, captain of the editorial department, decided to pull the cosmic ropes over this criticism. He opined, "Wow, hold my coffee cup. The negativity is as good as served on a saucer. It's unprofessional, to say the least. It's like entrusting your ship to space pirates, and we don't like that. It seems that in this battle of opinions, even black holes might envy the scale." And suddenly, in galactic defense, at this point, James Stevenson, director of community and marketing at Insomniac Games, took the stage. He took Starfield's defense on and shook the cosmic dust from his stellar shoulders. Stevenson said, "I just want to remind you that monetizing Twitter will allow people to capitalize on the culture of outrage here, as it does on YouTube and elsewhere. Some puddles, menus, whatever. What they really want is to get attention and feedback." Pete Hines, thanks for the reminder. So, cosmic lesson. By cosmic laws, it's important to remember, everyone has their own taste in games and design, and that's totally fine. But let's not forget that there's no room for intolerance in the social media galaxy or in the cosmos. Each of us is a star in the gaming universe, and our mission is to create positive vibes. So, dear gamers, let's unite and share our cosmic emotions with respect and good vibes. Hidden constellations and cosmic grains of truth. A game with a story. Starfield's timeline of events. But friends, that's not all. Starfield is not just a game. It's a true space saga in which humanity explores the galaxy like never before. After all, the history of this universe goes back more than 1,000 years. Let's take a brief look back in history. Year 307. The Commonwealth of Free Stars begins space farming on Vesta, and the War of the Colonies begins. It seems space was not only needed for exploration, but also for farming. Year 2310. The Constellation faction finds the first space artifact and hides it in a secret archive. How about a game of hide-and-seek on the space level? Year 2311. After years of conflict, the war for the colonies actually ends with the Battle of Cheyenne for peaceful space. 2315. The OC Vanguard shows up in response to the Commonwealth's use of civilian ships in the colonial war. Well, someone didn't share the toys. 2319. Sarah Morgan becomes the youngest leader of the OC Navigator Corps and then joins the Constellation as a space heroine. 2321. Walter Stroud, co-owner of Stroud Eklund, becomes a member of Constellation and provides funding. No one turns down the chance to be a star. 2326. Barrett finds the first artifact in the Constellation archive and realizes its importance. It's like finding a treasure in the wilderness of space. 2328. Barrett convinces Constellation to buy a star station and turn it into the Archangelo, a platform for observing space models.